Yes, students, we will start the preparation of alcohols. So the first one is your hydration of alkenes. As you can see the slide in front of you, I have taken the alkene, that is ethene. When ethene reacts with water in presence of H plus ion, it gives you ethyl alcohol, as you can see it here. So now ethene is unsaturated compound, but it is symmetrical. Now I have taken the next equation is propene. When propene, same thing, reacts with water in presence of H plus, you get propan-2-ol. Remember that in the second example, in the second reaction, Markovnikov's addition is taking place. Markovnikov's addition, okay, it's taking place. So hence I have given you the mechanism there. You can see the mechanism I have given you there. So first, in the first case, in the first step, protonation takes place. Protonation means see, proton H plus ion reacts with water to give you hydronium ion H3O plus. Fine. Now ethene reacts with this H3O plus to form, that is a carbocation, CH3CH2 plus, and water is being released. So that step is nothing but nucleophilic addition of water on carbocation, as you can see. Now I have given you the arrow, you can see there. Next is this ethyl carbocation. This ethyl carbocation reacts with the water molecule to form an addition product, you can see there, and alcohol is released, we can say, and that is H plus ion is released. So deprotonation takes place here. Deprotonation. Achha. What is the mechanism I have given? You can see that particular mechanism which I have given you. So we have done it in class 11 also, this particular thing in that is properties of alkenes. Now here another alkene I have taken it here, another alkene, that is 2-methyl propene I have taken it here. So it reacts with concentrated sulfuric acid to form an addition product. This particular addition product, when reacts with water, when it's heated with water, you get, that is nothing but an alcohol, and sulfuric acid is being released. So what is that alcohol? It is a tertiary butyl alcohol, you get it. So this is your hydration of alkenes. That is, the first is your ethene when reacts with water in presence of H plus. H plus is nothing but we get it from sulfuric acid. Second is Markovnikov's addition, the mechanism I have given you, and the next equation I have given you one, when instead of what you can say sulfuric acid, I can take concentrated also, instead of dilute I can take concentrated sulfuric acid also, and we can carry out the reaction. So this is your hydration of alkenes. Okay, now the next method is your oxymercuration or demercuration reaction, we can say the next method. Here also I have taken, that is, you can take propene, butene, anything you can take it. When it reacts with mercuric acetate, then in presence of H plus ion. So what is this? This process is called as oxymercuration. Oxymercuration. And that is when it reacts with a reducing agent, that is NaBH4, sodium boron hydride, then the demercuration takes place and butan-2-ol we get it. Alright, in the first case, as you can see, butene reacts with mercuric acetate in presence of H plus ion, you get an addition product, that is called oxymercuration. Remember that the product is hydroxymercurial compound, we are getting it. And the process is, the first step is oxymercuration. In the second step, this mercuric, what you can say, that acid is being released, it is being removed. So that is called as a demercuration. How do we do that? By using a reducing agent, that is NaBH4, and you get butan-2-ol. Alright, so this method gives better yield of alcohols than by addition of water in presence of sulfuric acid, which we did it earlier. This method is a better one. Okay, now next we will come to the next method is your hydroboration oxidation of alkenes. Hydroboration. Here I have taken propene when reacts with what you can say borane, that is, we can say that BH3, it forms an product, that is N-propyl borane, we can say that it forms a product, because propene I have taken, so N-propyl borane. You can take any alkenes, you can take. You can take propene, butene, generally the higher alkenes we take it here. Alright, so N-propyl borane we get it. Next, again it adds with another propene, to give you nothing but di-N-propyl borane, we get it. Next it adds another propene to get it, that is nothing but tripropyl borane. Can you see it there? That H atom is being removed, and in place of that that is propyl group is being added. Can you see it there? In the first one, N-propyl borane, we are getting BH2. In the second one, we are getting BH. So instead of that is one H, one more propyl groups come. In the third, what you can say, tripropyl borane, what you can say is that another H is removed and we are getting it. Now this reacts with mercuric oxide, which acts as an oxidizing agent in presence of OH minus to give you propan, that is nothing but butanol, propanol, sorry, butanol, I'm saying propanol and boric acid, you are getting it. Alright, so the net reaction is that in this, that anti-Markovnikov addition of water to a double bond is taking place. Anti-Markovnikov addition, we can say, yes, anti-Markovnikov. Here, that is what you can say is that OH group is not added to the second carbon atom according to Markovnikov's addition. It is added to, what you can say, the first one, you can say it is being added. So hence it is called anti-Markovnikov addition. I think it's clear why it is anti-Markovnikov, because if it had been Markovnikov, then CH3CH, here OH group would have been added, but here this anti-Markovnikov's addition is taking place, due to which it's added to the first carbon and we are getting it propyl alcohol. Instead of getting propan to all, we get it propanol, we can say that. Okay.